Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
How you feel?
Happy February. Happy Black Month.
Mm-hmm.
Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Gotta Give a Hoe Roses Day.
I was about to say, do you have a favorite Valentine story?
Favorite?
Mm-hmm.
As in, like, it was good or like a disaster?
Well, I mean, however you interpret it. It could be funny. It could be...
The argument in the jazz club was a good one.
Yeah.
I've told that multiple times.
You told that last year.
Yeah. I had a real clueless Valentine's that was pretty wild.
Okay.
It wasn't wild. It was wild in concept. It was just I have my clueless moments, but this was just come on, Pat. It was like a girl I was like kind of talking to, but not really in college. We were very friendly, and I wasn't really doing anything on Valentine's Day, and she wasn't either. But I hate Valentine's Day, and I was like,
you hate it still?
I mean, this was in the 20s, so I was definitely just like, ugh.
Right.
But I wasn't really even sure how to go about it, like, because I didn't really want to do it. But she was kind of just like dropping hints all day through text, and I was just kind of like, eh. And then she kind of was just like, I guess she was just like, got the hint. And then she just like, I guess, ordered pizza at the crib. And that's when I was just like, damn, I messed up. I would have actually wanted to, I could have like taken her to eat or something like that.
Damn!
And then I think it was just like a whole day of like failed attempts. And I just kind of ended up chilling at the house. And then towards the end of the night, I was like, dang, that was kind of mean. That was like but I guess it was just like we were so new. I didn't know how to like. Yeah. I didn't know how to do it because I know that a lot of people be overdoing it the first time they're like Valentine's with somebody. So I guess and completely underdoing it was the move. But yeah, that didn't go anywhere.
I bet. Yowzers.
That definitely didn't go anywhere.
I would say most of my Valentine's Day has been trash. Most of them.
What was the best one? I guess I gave a trash one. Give us a trash one.
A trash one? This was in college, and I shouldn't have believed him anyway. In college, there was a guy that I wasn't really seeing like that, but he asked to take me out on Valentine's Day, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, he's like, yeah, I want to take you out. Let's go out to dinner or whatever. And so we in college, so I got roommates. So everybody's getting dressed. Everybody's looking amazing, looking beautiful.
Why? If it was a date?
Why wouldn't we get dressed for a Valentine's date? Like,
oh, everybody was going on their separate dates.
Yeah, okay, everybody's, I'm saying like, in college you have all these roommates, and so, everybody's getting ready for Valentine's Day with their respective dates or whatever. And we all excited and everything. And so my friends, their dates get there early. It was her actual boyfriend, and the other was just a date. And everybody leaves, and I'm still at the house. I'm dressed, turned up, and he's messaging me talking about he got called into work. And he's like, I'm going to be off soon. And so I'm still dressed, waiting, naive as fuck. And my roommates come back from their dates, and they're like, how was your date? I'm still dressed. I'm like,
what were you doing when they came home?
Sitting in my room watching TV in my dress.
What was you watching?
I don't know. Probably Forensic Files. Probably Snapped.
Damn. Okay, because I remember your story last year.
Yes.
Do you think that's not as bad because you didn't have to leave the house. Leaving the house and getting stood up is worse or
I didn't.
better?
I never left the house on either one of these occasions. But
I thought one of them you were at the restaurant.
I told him I would go, and he was like, "Nah." He's like, "I'm gonna get there late. We ain't gonna be able to order."
That's the other story.
That was the other story. That was last year's story.
Mhm.
You know, niggas still be hitting me up to this day, talking about, "Let me take you out,
That's
please."
so
And I do not
funny.
answer at all. He got a little podcast now. He be asking me to come on the podcast. I read, I leave it on scene. Like, leave me alone. And then I know a couple of chicks he smashed. And so they be telling me the same things I already know about him. I'll be like, look, bro.
The roommates coming home is the worst part.
Oh, the roommate's coming home. Ask, how was your day, girl? And I'm like,
It was fun.
I wanted to lie so bad. I was like, girl, he didn't show. And they felt so bad. They wanted to take me out, but it was late, you know, and he was still on some bullshit. So I blocked him and that was it.
Damn.
It was like, bruh, you didn't even have to do that. Sometimes that'd be my problem with the holidays. Sometimes like, you don't have to, if you don't really have a relationship with that person.
I feel like we do though.
But you don't have to. If you don't have like a real relationship with that person, then you don't have to, especially if that person lets you know like they cool without doing nothing.
But they won't be secretly pissed off though.
It depends on the level of the relationship. I honestly, like the situation I told you about last year, I didn't really feel like going out like that last year. It wasn't last year, but that situation.
Right.
But when he was like, no, let's go. I want to take you out. He was pressing the issue. And I was just like, all right. I mean, I'm not doing anything, so I might as well. And then I know for some guys, they feel like they have to. But at the same time, some of those guys are not even looking for commitment. So sometimes it's like
it's the outdoing, and that's why I don't like it. You know, it's not really about like doing something that makes them happy, even though that is what it's about. It's not really about that anymore. And I remember I learned that in middle school and high school. Remember when Valentine's, at some point they had to ban the balloons and the giant things because it became a competition with the next girl. It was just like whoever had the giant balloons and the giant bear and stuff. Now they were comparing their gift to the other person, and then that turned into social media where you're just comparing yourself to the timeline. And
that was going to be my question. Like, who are you trying to outdo at our big age? At this point, it's like, who are you trying to outdo? The person that you're going out with, or what? Because
that's up to I think that's why it's different. Like, I think that's up to the woman, because since they're kind of like the recipient on that day for the most part, it's really like, who am I comparing this to? Is it the ex? Is it just their timeline in general? Like, because now it's like everything's so much about social media. They might be like, well, I'm not even going to post what I got because all these bitches got, you know, all this stuff. So I think it just became about
for social media.
It's everything, you know. It's being able to say that your person did this, and then, oh, what'd your person do? Oof, couldn't be me. Like, I feel like that's the attitude on Valentine's Day now.
See, for me on Valentine's Day, like, I post, but I really post just like my little outfit and stuff, you know, because I'm feeling cute. I'm out, you know. I've had a couple of good Valentine's days, more bad than good, but the good ones were really good. And so I'm a romantic. I'm a gift giver. So you know that about me. So I love Valentine's Day.
Have you ever gotten the trail of roses?
No.
Is that corny?
No.
It's not?
Not for the recipient. I don't think so. I don't know not one woman that did not like the trail of roses.
I want to give a trail of roses that ends in some bullshit. So it's really...
Why would you want to do that?
Because, you know, you ever heard that phrase? It's all about the journey, not the destination. Think about all the romance. Oh, what's it gonna be? You know, rose petals, you know, candles, sexy music, ends at a PlayStation.
A PlayStation? Not even food?
This is what I'm gonna be doing.
See?
You like the journey though, right?
And that's why Snapped exists.
You like the
Why
journey though,
would
right?
you want that type of violence in your life?
They still got the
Absolutely
surprise.
not.
They still got the experience. They probably still filmed the whole thing. Just end it early with the little gunshot.
You just need to understand that there will not be an appreciation for the journey. Because remember I told you my situation with my boyfriend at the time, my ex-boyfriend who put the trail of candles. He put the trail of candles into my living room, had me gone for 4 hours. He cooked some Alfredo.
Mm-hmm.
So the trail of candles went to some Alfredo, some shrimp Alfredo that I paid half for the groceries for.
At least he was like, in my opinion, this is bomb. Mine is like, this ends at some pretty down the middle bullshit.
You would never do this.
What about?
So I'm confident in saying you would never do this because you don't like being yelled at. You don't like drama.
PB&J.
Ooh, wait, what kind?
What kind? PB.
Is it?
And J.
Is it
with
fried?
Chips on the side.
Is it fried?
And a sody. Sody.
No.
I think that would be lit.
No, it would not.
I got my plans for the 14th on lock. A nice little pubja. That hopefully leads to a bubja.
Nope, it's not. It's not. You're going to be disappointed.
All right.
Nigga. All right, you brought some threadicals.
I brought a thread that has to do with love.
Me too.
Aw. But it's about falling out of love.
Mine too.
Do we have the same thread?
I don't know.
What's yours?
What makes a woman fall out of love with a man?
Okay.
We have the same one?
I have a different one then. Because I be over-prepared.
Oh, that was your one?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's better from you anyway. How about this? What's a nickname you would absolutely not allow your partner to give you? I got a list.
Uh-oh.
I am awful at this. Because I think that it's either going to be corny or played out. So I go real custom with the nicknames, real custom.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
But they don't be nice.
The point is, why not? What is your problem with being nice and sweet?
I mean, they'll be like it'll be from a nice reason. I
mean, you've come up with several names for me that you put in your phone that were all very mean.
Well, yeah, that was different.
When I tell you I'm getting bullied, you'll use the name that I got bullied by.
Like bear and stuff.
Yes.
Grizzly bear.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's hilarious. But I'm just talking about in like a romantic nicknaming situation, people be going with baby doll and queen and all this stuff. I think it should stem from something that's between just y'all. And honestly, on the surface, it don't have to be cute or anything. It could be kind of hilarious, but as long as it's a cool nickname between y'all, I think you good. That's what I meant by nice. I didn't mean mean. I meant like it's not always like baby or golden honey. Sometimes it might be like
so have you ever
cricket.
My little cricket.
But if there's a fun reason,
my little cricket, you can say it like that.
I guess you can cute it up.
Yeah. I mean, that's the point. It's called a term of endearment. So you kind of want, it should be custom, first off. And it doesn't have to be. There's some study about being called baby, a woman being called baby, how it does something to our psyche. No.
Creepy.
No, it's not creepy.
I'm try some of these assorted chocolates. Okay. All right. Do you want to start with the love or do we want to start with the nicknames?
I want to start with the falling out of love. So, what makes a woman fall out of love with a man?
Tiny balls. Little dick energy.
Asking/begging him to do the bare minimum. Not being a priority.
Shout out to the bare mini.
Getting treated and or talked to like shit. Any form of abuse. Lies. Waiting for a change. We can't wait forever.
You guys are so fickle. First you want us to be nice. Then when we're having sex, you're like, call me a slut. Be mean. And it's just like, ugh, which do we do?
You can't balance the two?
No.
Oh, well then that sounds like a personal problem. Because there's plenty of niggas out here that can't. Okay? Somebody says something within you just happens. You can just feel when it's over. I've been there.
That's when the woman is just like,
whatever. I'm done.
Get out of my house.
Not my house.
That's when the woman starts smoking cigarettes and acting all badass in the movies.
When she cuts her hair.
Oh man, what is that? Is that like, I'm cutting all of Daniel's energy off of me?
It's like a fresh start, something bold, something new, something daring.
Well, guess what? Niggas caught on. Whenever that chop happens, the sharks are coming.
Right. Oh, it's nothing like putting I'm single on social media. Yeah, but remember when people used to change their status to single on Facebook?
That was super obvious. Now we have to be creative about it. We have to learn different signs like the chop, the pictures taken down, the tweets.
Y'all be in the DMs even when the pictures is up.
Niggas be shooting.
Mm-hmm. And shoot that shot.
I know you got somebody. Husband, but what's up?
This one married nigga told me I could treat you better than your man. I said, what?
He has to practice.
I said, you're married. Like, you're not even separated. You are married. I can treat you better than your man? Are you kidding me? Finding out he has community eggplant.
Community eggplant?
Yeah, that's not a good look. Because a lot of times when we see the women that you're smashing or have smashed, we kind of will look into eggplant emoji.
Okay. That was, I don't even know what I thought. Community eggplant? That's a turnoff? Niggas trying to help the community. Right? I'm glad you stole this one. Inconsistent. Bare minimum. Mm-hmm. He's not worshiping me.
Oh, you got experience with this. The bitch has been telling you. You're not.
No, I was just talking about what you were saying.
I know. I'm saying you have experience with this.
How you doing?
Inconsistency.
Mm-hmm.
Lack of communication. Inconsistency. Empty promises. Always talking and never pouring back into me.
What about what it takes for a man to fall out of love with a woman, huh?
You should have read that one. But we ain't there.
Community peach. How about that? Since we're using fruits and vegetables.
Community butt.
Community kitty cat emoji.
Y'all like that?
We like that.
Consistent letdowns, empty promises.
Hey,
lack.
You just consistent letdowns.
Mm-hmm.
That's consistency,
Patrick. But it's a letdown.
Are you not going back on your own words now? You just said you wanted consistency. You said consistent letdowns are a problem. Which one do y'all want?
So both of those will get your ass the boot.
I'm just saying, one of them is consistent at least.
Mm-hmm.
Consistent letdowns?
It's consistently bad. So it's going to push us away.
Don't mess up your consistency by doing something good every now and then. Be consistent. Ooh.
She said losing respect for him. Ooh.
Like if y'all at a bar and you can't get the bartender's
you get beat
assistant.
Up at the bar too.
Oh, I was gonna say that moment where you can't get their attention. That'd be rough.
Yeah, I think I do a good job at getting the bartenders, attention. So if it's a woman, I'm like, bro, If it's a man, I'm like, oh, I'll get it. I don't really look.
But it's
at
awkward
that.
because sometimes they be like obviously busy, but they have to make the drinks that they the other drinks in front of you, so they're just like,
Right. They won't even look. They won't look at you. I'll be like,
not yet, man. Come on, not yet. I don't have a
Right.
big workspace.
they'll just work like this, and I'm like,
I couldn't be a bartender. I'm not social enough
you have good social skills.
when I
No.
need to use them.
White crust around the mouth will do it.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Or the buildup in one corner.
I
don't
think
care.
that's
I
a
don't
turn
care
off.
how many years in you are. It's over.
I think that's a turn off, but honestly, if it was happening over years, how'd you fall in love with that person in the first place? So I don't think that that's something. I think that
What if
that's
it just
something
happens
that's
once
just gross.
and you're just like, nope,
Then
no
that
more. I'm moving out.
That wasn't love. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't love. Lying, because every other deceitful act stems from it.
Murder. Is murder deceitful?
It's pretty
Could be.
deceitful. Mm-hmm.
There doesn't need to be any lies for a murder to happen.
And why'd you go to murder?
It said every deceitful thing stems from lying. I was just trying to find some holes.
And you jumped to murder. Did you
Just
find a
trying to
hole there?
Find some holes.
It's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That's what the goal
Any
is.
hole? Well, no, I can't say that.
Any hole will do.
That's not true at all.
What you on? What you on?
That's not true at all.
That cheating shit.
Y'all are saying the same 4 things.
Because that's pretty much.
Y'all are so simple, huh?
I mean, when it comes to, in my experience, when it comes to falling in love with someone and then falling out of it, they've done things to consistently change your mind about them, who they are, your view of them. So it doesn't just happen like one time and then people are like, okay, I'm done with this. One lie. No. Some people, one act of indiscretion. But most of the time, it's happened a couple times for that.
It's one thing that never has to happen more than once.
Stealing for you?
Stealing. I think it's universal. One and done. Because that has layers of other stuff attached to it, which is pretty weird.
Is that something that would make a man fall out of love with a woman?
Yes.
Yeah, stealing.
I've taken a girl to a bookstore once just because we were like out and about. And she disappeared for a little bit, which was fine. I was reading something about guitars or whatever the fuck I was into at the time. And she like came back and was like, I stole something.
Oh, she
Like
said
she
that like a
stole
7-year-old
like a
kid.
whole bunch of, I don't know how she said it, but she ended up stealing a whole bunch of stuff. She stole the stuff that she saw me reading. And
oh, she stole it for you?
no, I didn't know any of this was happening. It was happening as we were going through the store.
No, I'm saying she stole it to give to you.
I still have it. I didn't return it.
You
But
ain't
the
no
problem
better.
No, it's not. She admitted all that, and she was like, "I'm a klepto. I do this all the time." And I was like,
Oh, that's a. You don't think that's a different situation than you said somebody steals something one time?
No,
But
definitely.
a klepto is like that's
Yeah, I mean, I was
insane.
just sharing a fun story, but I'm just saying, like, more than likely, it's not fun like that. It's like a dark thing where you catch them and they more than likely don't admit to it, and so that's that's pretty much like
stealing from you.
could be from anybody.
It can be from anyone.
Yeah, but I mean, me is crazy, but if it's somebody I care about or somebody I'm associated with, it's gonna be the same like side eye because it's like if you steal from them, you can steal from anybody.
Stealing is crazy. Stealing is crazy. If I dealt with a dude who was stealing from me, now that's one thing that I've never experienced.
What about a dude who was doing like robberies and B&Es? Never from you, but that was just his.
I think back in the day, I was like, when I was super young, I dated a couple gangsters back in the day. Couple gangsters back in the day. And it's just not a lifestyle that I'm comfortable with. So I don't want,
you ain't trying to ride with somebody while they in the.
Because I feel like if they're going to steal from somebody else at some point in time when I'm not on their good side, they're coming for me. I feel like my shit is always going to be clocked. Like,
or when y'all break up.
When we break up, he knows where
ski masked
shit
up.
is. Yep. And so I'm not with the shits. I don't want that kind of energy around me. But for me to fall out of love with someone, I can't even speak to a situation that I haven't been in, but the ones that I have been in, it's been like, I kept finding out about different women that he was seeing. And then when I tried to figure out like, what was it about these women that he was just so into? And it was just, I couldn't understand it. And
because they were ugly?
It wasn't even so much the looks, it was how they carried themselves.
They were some hoes.
It was the fact that they had tried to be my friend. These.
They were undercovers.
Yeah, they were
slithers.
Yeah, so
Slytherin.
he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm with such and such." I don't even want to say none of their fucking weak ass names.
Ooh.
I'm with such and such.
Still simmering.
No, it's just not a good feeling to be betrayed like that. Like, and she's in the background. Hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
We need to go to
sucking
lunch,
dick
blah,
over
blah,
here.
blah. Exactly. That was exactly what she was doing. She has huge lips.
Nice.
Noise. And so
I thought you said you couldn't see what he saw in them.
Patrick.
You're being untruthful.
Oh,
all right.
I'm not. So that was that was my thing with that. And
all right.
I met somebody else.
Well, let's pick it up a little. All this falling out of love stuff.
Falling out of love.
It's V-Day. Smacking the cheeks day. Outdoing the next person day. What's a nickname you would absolutely not allow your partner to give you? There's 20 in here. Mamas.
Oh, no.
You don't like mamas?
Ugh.
Horrible. I find a really weird association with dudes trying to like call women that they're involved with mom, mama, all that stuff. Even baby is a little weird.
No, it's not. Baby is not weird.
Daddy's weird too, but
baby is not
based on
weird.
How we grew up, daddy and poppy are still okay.
Daddy, am I your baby?
Sorry.
What?
Sweet
That
cheeks.
was my Mariah the Scientist moment.
Sweet cheeks seems like that's what the cartoons be saying. Like, hey, what's up, sweet cheeks?
That's for perverts.
Snookums. Dated.
My honey bone sugar pops. Yummy, yum.
What do you think about baby doll?
Nope.
None.
I feel like that's what sugar daddies say to their sugar babies.
So baby doll. Yeah, that's like an old nigga
doll.
thing. Baby girl. Hey, baby girl.
I don't like
that.
it.
That seems like a relative. Muffin.
Muffin is so cute.
Muffin?
What's wrong with Muffin?
What's up, Muffin?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind Muffin.
I don't mind Muffin.
Ducky? What?
That's a custom. That it has to be a custom one.
Well, baby cakes.
Weak.
What up, baby cakes?
Weak.
That's like little booty, too. Sexy pants.
Ain't no way. Nobody's being called
sexy
that.
Pants. Nobody getting laid. Pudding. Super dated.
Mm-hmm. But I don't mind pudding. I like pudding.
Not sure why Muffin's on here twice. Angel pie.
I don't think is that common?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin is so cute.
Pumpkin
What?
is- okay. Pumpkin's okay.
For a guy to call his girl pumpkin,
It's an
it's so cute.
ugly, like, vegetable, though. Is it a vegetable or fruit? It's a fruit, ain't it?
Pumpkin? I don't know. A plant. No.
What's your guess? My guess is fruit.
Yep. No, I think vegetable.
It looks like a vegetable. That's why I think it's a fruit. It's a fruit because it got the seeds on the inside.
Ah.
All right. Puppy.
No, absolutely not. Puppy?
Puppy's kind of crazy. What about kitty? What up, kitty? Come on, kitty. Take this dick, kitty.
Well, yeah, in that sense. I don't know. It all depends on how it grows on you, I think.
None of these are good. Sugar lips. These all sound
Sweet
like
lip.
a cartoon harassing a woman. Triacle? Triacle? I got to be saying this wrong. Treacle. Triacle?
I think it's that sounds like a typo.
Trackle. Hey, Trackle.
Why you say it with a Jamaican accent?
Bubba.
Hey, baby, Bubba.
Who is that for a woman or a man?
That would have to be a man, or unless
No,
it's
I've heard
hubba.
that. Hey, come on,
Hubba,
Bubba.
hubba.
Come
No.
on. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba.
Well,
I
I've
hear
heard
their
like
pets called that.
I've heard babies being called like Bubby,
Bubby.
B-U-B-B-Y.
Pickle?
I kind of like it.
You like pickle?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, pickle?
Sweet pickle.
Honey bun. You like honey bun?
I'm cool with honey bun.
Sugar pie. This one's more recent. Stink.
There it is. Honey bun, sugar pie.
People be calling each other stink. I never really liked that either.
I feel like, is that kind of a newer phrase? I feel like we weren't saying that a while ago.
Oh, somebody said, what is a triacle? And somebody said it's like syrup. Syrup, like molasses. I think I'm not saying it right.
Treacle?
Treacle, treacle, maybe something like that.
Doesn't sound good either way.
Yeah, I don't like stink either. Sexy pants. It's
Sexy pants
probably
keeps-
the worst.
Does that keep reappearing?
No, I'm just in the comments now.
Oh.
Sexy pants. Old lady?
My old lady.
Yeah, is that endearing?
That's supposedly like the highest form of flattery. For
My old lady?
Uh-huh.
But that's crazy.
Niggas don't play about their old lady.
But that's calling you an old lady.
But not really. That's my old lady. It's not my old lady. It's like O-L-E.
My
not
old lady?
O-L-D.
No, they're saying my old lady.
No, they're saying my old lady.
Why you sound like
Because
juvenile?
it's Southern.
They
You
said
don't hear anybody be like, there's my old lady. No, it's old lady.
They said sweetheart needs to be up there. Do you like sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
I hear that's
I don't like, only when it's used as a term of endearment. Sometimes niggas use sweetie and sweetheart to downplay your being at your opinions.
That's no, sweetie.
Yeah.
No, sweetie. You're sweetie.
Take a chill out, sweetheart. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so when it's using those, do not refer to me as sweetie or sweetheart. But if it's really my honey pie, my schnookum schlum.
All right, based on your Valentine's story, let's give you a nice little nickname.
No. Why would you name me something off of bad stories
Mole.
I've told you?
What up, Mole?
What?
Batty? What up, Batty? Like a bat? I'm trying to think of animals who'd be staying at the house. Get it? Because you stayed at the house. No?
You are a horrible person.
Nothing. What else is nocturnal?
No.
Only goes out during the day.
We are not doing this. Holy shit! You try to
What
eat
up,
me
little ground?
alive.
What up, little groundhog? I'm good at the customs. I'm real good at the West Coast
We'll call
customs.
you a little fox because you avoid. You avoid shit.
I be out the cut. I be out the mix. You feel me? All right. Do our facts have to be related?
I mean, they don't have to be.
Okay.
Mine isn't. Mine is not. Mine is ridiculous, and it looks bad on us women, but
Ooh. Perfect.
this is horrible. It's horrible, but I'm just going to say, in this situation, I would be so mad. And I know men would take this situation and just eat women up for this.
Ooh, lay it on us.
In 2012, a missing woman on a vacation in Iceland was found when it was discovered she was in the search party looking for herself.
I remember that.
Missing woman mystery solved. A group of tourists spent hours Saturday night looking for a missing woman near Iceland's Elja Canyon, only to find her amongst the search party. The group was traveling through Iceland on a tour bus and stopped near a volcanic canyon. Soon there was word of a missing passenger. The woman, who had changed clothes, didn't recognize the description of herself and joined the search. But the search was called off at about 3 a.m. when it became clear the missing woman was, in fact, accounted for and searching for herself.
What a sheep. She just jumped in. Who are we looking for? Okay, I want to be part of it. How do you not know the description of yourself?
I would be so mad.
What were they calling? What names were they calling? They had to have said her name multiple times.
That's why I'm like, I don't even understand how this is a possibility.
Did you hear about the hiker who missed all his calls because they were from unknown numbers, but they were all rescue? He missed.
What?
He just wasn't answering the phone because they were unknown numbers.
And he was lost for real?
He was like, they were looking for him, and he like ignored all his rescue attempts.
Did he die?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I guess it's dumb.
What?
Knuckles is
That's
dumb.
wild.
I don't
judge us for this woman's craziness.
I don't understand how she didn't recognize not only the description but the names that they were calling out. You think she was calling out her own name? Like Kathy
Right.
Bates. Wait a minute,
Not Kathy Bates.
that's me.
I would be in a search party with Kathy Bates. I'd be like, bitch, that's you, okay? That is you.
I wonder how mad
home.
everybody was.
I'm saying I would be steaming.
Are you serious?
I'd take an Uber
Kathy,
back to my
goddammit.
hotel. Trip over.
The fact that she changed clothes to dodge her own description is crazy. My fact does have to do with Valentine's Day. And there's even a picture of a couple drinking wine. That's how you know it's a fish. Men process other men's voices with the part of the brain that processes simple sounds like car engines and machinery. But they process the female voice with the same part of the brain that processes music.
Oh.
Isn't that cool?
Okay, so we're melodic to y'all. How does my voice sound?
No, I'm just kidding. You have a
Not
nice
the
voice.
rotundra.
Psychiatrist Michael Hunter and fellow researchers in England in the University of Sheffield monitored the brain activity of 12 men as they listened to voice recordings and found they process male voices differently than those of females. Women's voices stimulate an area of the brain used for processing complex sounds like music. Male voices activate the mind's eye, a region of the brain used for conjuring imagery.
Wow.
That made our sound a little better than machinery and car engines. But
I wonder what y'all's voices sound like to us, the description. What part of the brain we process?
probably farts.
Fear? Oh.
Oh, shit. It says, Hunter speculated about why the male voice activates the brain's visual region. Perhaps men listening to male voices try to picture what the speaker looks like. Hunter's findings also explain why hallucinations usually involve male voices. I never thought about that.
Hmm.
If the brain had to produce a voice
Kill
from
them.
nothing,
Kill them all.
it might go for a more basic version, the male voice. Oh, why we gotta be basic?
Because
That's
men be
true,
kind of
sis.
evil though.
Damn,
You think
voices
about
in
it?
the head don't be women.
Well, yeah, that sucks.
Is
my
your
voice-
is the voice in your head a woman?
Yes.
Is it you?
Yeah,
Have you ever heard a man's voice in your head?
I have.
What?
I have, and it's crazy because and it's only happened like maybe 2 or 3 times that I can recall, and it just said my name, but it sounded like somebody I knew. It was a familiar voice.
And you sure it was in your head and not just out in?
It was in my head because I was at home alone.
So how you
And
know it
I was
wasn't
like,
a
that was
ghost?
crazy. It was a familiar voice of people that are still living. The times that I did hear it, it just said my name. And I was like, damn, that sounded like it was in the room.
Damn,
And then
Professor X.
I didn't, I didn't think anymore about it. It didn't bother me there was no messages.
I
It
never
was
thought
just
about
kind of
that.
weird.
That's pretty interesting. I've never had, I've never really had other or multiple voices in my head, thank God. But I've never even heard of like a story where there were like women's voices. You know, that's crazy. Y'all don't be demonic, I guess.
No.
All right. Well,
You think when somebody leaves a party to walk to their house, when somebody leaves a party to walk to their car at night, do you think they're saying be careful for women?
what's that got
Or
to
a
do?
woman that's lurking around the corner?
What's that got to do with voices in the
I
head?
was talking about the evil. You said demonic. I was saying the world is a better place without that flower in your mouth.
Well, either way, happy Valentine's Day to all the threadheads out there. We hope you get your rose tickled today. And if you don't, buy a rose. Tickle it yourself.
I hope that you don't have to use a rose this Valentine's Day.
That doesn't sound like a bad night.
But if you do,
A bottle of wine and a rose to
what?
vibrate yourself to sleep.
Mm.
Listen to Petey Pablo. I like the way your clit can vibrate.
Bye. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, you guys. Bye.